There's a saying that goes, if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. But if you're at peace, you're living in the present. Today's video is going to discuss how to get you to focus on your now. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. If it's your first time to my channel, my name is Joanna and I'm extremely grateful that you're here. Go ahead and click that like button if this topic intrigues you and you want to see more videos like this. So before I dive into how to focus on your now, let's try and understand why you may be having a hard time currently doing that. Do you realize that it's impossible for you to be unhappy if you're living in the present moment? Let me repeat that. It's impossible for you to be unhappy if you're living in a present state of mind. Hypothetically, let's say you're dealing with something that's really bad. Say you just lost your job. If you're living in the present moment, you're handling it. You're not depressed about it, and you're not anxious about how you're going to function later on down the road. You've accepted the current situation and you're handling your now. The moment that your mind starts swaying to the past or to the future, you're losing your grasp on the present moment. Now, why is it that we instinctively resist our now? It's because of a three-letter word: ego. In the book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which I highly recommend, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out, Tolle says that we are the observer of our thoughts, in that there are actually two selves. There's our true self, who's our soul, our spirit guide, and then there's our ego. Ego-originated thoughts keep us in this cycle of negative self-talk, and this takes us out of the present moment. In this state, our inner critic takes over. We self-sabotage and we fall prey to our limiting beliefs. We don't realize that we've actually become prisoner to our own minds. Let me ask you this. Are you worried about something right now? Do you have a lot of what-if thoughts? Then ask yourself this: what problems do I have right now? Not 10 minutes ago, not tomorrow, but right this second. Probably nothing, right? I mean, if you were really dealing with something serious right now, you wouldn't be watching me on YouTube. If you can fully grasp this and choose to live in the moment, your so-called problems will disappear. You see, the future is an illusion. Time is an illusion. Quantum physics tells us that all we have is right here and right now. Our ego has created this future image in our mind based upon what has happened to us in the past. Now, if you're someone who is indecisive or is waiting to do something until life gets better, no matter what you achieve or get in the moment, it's never gonna be good enough. Why is this? Because when you get what you want, the future is always going to have a stronger appeal. This is considered the grass is greener complex. It's an unfortunate recipe for non-fulfillment, constant dissatisfaction, and unhappiness. Indecisiveness and waiting for something better is a state of mind. It essentially is saying that you want your future and you reject your present. This is how people and things get taken for granted. The key is to break the pattern of this disabling mindset. Withdraw your attention from the past and the future whenever these thoughts are not essential to the moment at hand. If you're focusing on your now and you come upon a problem, you'll receive a solution from a mindset of intuitiveness and not from past reactionary mind conditioning. Remember that you constantly send out vibrations with your thoughts. This vibrational energy is magnetizing and attracting everything back to you. If you're sending out vibrations that you don't have what you want in this present moment, you're going to receive more of the same. A classic example of this are people who have this repeating pattern of getting into dissatisfying and even toxic relationships. Consider this. All of your desires of the future and even all of your memories of the past can only happen in the present moment. Bear with me. The present moment is where it all comes together. When you think of the past, it's stored in the mind as a former now. And when you think about the past, when do you think about it? Now. And when the future comes, it comes now. And when you think about the future, when do you think about it? Now. Now, if you opt for sloppy thinking and you don't take control of your inner world, the outer world will take over and do it for you. And then you're at the mercy of other people and events. Instead of mindfully creating an outcome, you will continually react and respond to the outer world. And this gives away your power. So if you haven't figured it out yet, it's your attitudes, your thoughts, and emotions in this moment that contain your true power. This is what gets you your manifestations and the life that you truly want and desire. Be a conscious, deliberate thinker. Focus on what you want and only on what you want. Not what you don't want, but what you want. Focusing on what you want puts you in alignment with what you want and with who you are, your true self. When you feel good emotionally in this moment, you can rest assured that you're sending out a vibration that is compatible with your true self and your desires. What you're thinking, feeling, and being in this moment determines your future happiness. At any given moment, the perfect opportunity could be right in front of you. But if you're not operating on a high enough frequency or the same frequency as your desire, you won't be inspired to take the action that could have led to a very favorable outcome. But if you learn how to open yourself up to possibility, you can attract more of what you want. For example, you may run into someone and say how you're looking for a new job. He happens to know someone who has a position to fill. Bingo bongo, you have just landed the job of your dreams. These serendipitous events do not happen by coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. This is a result of the vibrational energy that you are putting out into the universe. You have the power. So to sum up, choose not to feed into the thoughts generated by your ego. Instead of believing everything that the ego tells you, choose to be the observer of your thoughts. Redirect yourself when you catch yourself in a negative state of mind. Replace judgments, criticism, resentment, and unhappiness with gratitude. This will send a different message to the universe than what you've been sending. Now, feel gratitude for what you have, but also feel gratitude for what you're going to have. Feel gratitude for the house, the job, the car, the partner of your desires. It's only from this place, this mindset, that you can manifest the life that you really want and deserve. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. If you liked my video, go ahead and click that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe as well, as it does help my videos to be reached by more people. Now, you can come and say hi to me at Facebook and Instagram at WillowJ.Co, where I do post daily uplifting and motivating posts. So thanks again for coming by. Much love, good vibes, and choose to be happy. Peace. Hey, repeating pattern. World. There you go, bless your mother. Say it twice. Son of a bitch.